afternoon, everybody. Here with Diane, and we're going to do something I rarely do. We're going back to a restaurant that we both absolutely loved back in March, and it's called the Cozy Plum
Bistro,
and it's a vegetarian.
vegan.
It's vegan. It's
vegan.
really hardcore.
Yeah.
It's vegan. What's unusual about the place was the creativity of whoever was doing the cooking did an amazing job of just I never had such an explosion of flavors in my mouth.
I know, and from the way they put the sour cream, the cashew sour cream, they drizzled it on my taco so perfectly. It looks so gourmet.
Yeah, so they just whoever's in there really knows what we're doing. So we were so impressed. There's another dish that I wanted to try because I had way too much food last time. It was way too
she
big.
got the regular nachos, and the half would have done her.
Yeah, would have done better with a halfer. So I'm going to go in with whatever mushroom dish that they're making.
Maple mushroom, I think it's called.
Yeah, and that's another thing that they really rave about. So we'll see you over at the Cozy Plum Bistro.
Yeah.
At the back of the Cozy Plum Bistro, they have the community market, which I think is really the oldest established. I don't want to call it hippie market, but it's called Good Eats, and yeah, that's it. It's like the oldest one in town here, the community market. So it's
Is
a natural.
Owned by the Cozy Bistro?
I don't think so, but it's
it might have vegan and vegetarian stuff.
but it's a natural to be associated with it. You know, to be associated with a store that only sells organic, natural foods long before it was even cool. 1973. That's a long time.
Just like,
You think they've hung a few thousand?
oh my God!
Think they've hung a few thousand posters on this baby? Holy smokes! Look at that.
Fun company.
So here we go. Into the Cozy Plum Bistro. They could do a little better with the wire fence here for sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but go inside and check it out. Thank you, sir. Here we go. Hello, how are you?
It's kind of cold in here. Can you sit? You want to sit outside?
Yeah, it's going to be noisy with the music. We don't know whether. Welcome back.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Outside?
Once again, there's the menu. Maple mushroom. This is the one here. But beware, the portions are huge and delicious. This is what I got last time. I should have gotten a half order of loaded layered nachos. Place always looks so neat and clean. I'm always impressed by the cleanliness of it. The treats there too. And we got to look outside here, the Cozy Plum Bistro. They're going to bring the food out. My only thing would be the wire fencing around here. It'd be better just not to even have it.
Yep.
That's my only tiny complaint here. Otherwise, I hope it's as good as the last time we were here.
My only complaint is that it's too cold in here for me.
We shifted inside. It was getting a little windy out there, and
It's cold in here too.
yeah, well, it's okay. You know, at least
You're
the
wearing a
wind.
sleeveless top. I'd be freezing.
At least the wind isn't on yet. So, all right. Thank you.
She got the mushroom. I got the carne asada.
Oh yes, ma'am. That's exactly.
Oh, that's the
That's
carne asada. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, you put avocado on this time. Last time you didn't.
Oh really? Did
Yeah.
Oh,
Nope.
well, sure did.
Yeah, I did.
Well, you know what? Next time we'll shoot you out right for you.
It has avocado on it.
Are you allowed to have avocados? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love avocado.
So what did you get again? You got the tacos?
I got the carne asada tacos,
Okay.
and they're like brisket meat.
And I got the mushroom magic
Maple.
tacos.
Maple.
Mushroom maple tacos.
They used corn tortillas last time. They used flour last time, Rosie.
You said yours actually fell apart a little bit when
The
you
taco
were,
broke apart, see?
they were using flour, and this time you got corn tortillas. So.
Yep.
Let's give this baby a good bite.
It was better with the flour tortillas.
Short eating experience, and to put it mildly, a little disappointing. I'll let Diane tee off with some of your thoughts on the Cozy Plum Bistro tonight.
Well,
and it was 2 months ago that we ate here, and we were just over the moon with this
it was
place.
fabulous. Well, tonight, my taco was served on corn tortillas, my 2 tacos, and last time they used flour. I asked the manager, or whoever came around, why they switched, why it wasn't flour. She said they switched. The taco fell apart. I got a carne asada taco. It wasn't that good because I don't really like, I don't know, it just didn't taste good. I didn't like it. And it fell apart completely on my plate while I was eating it. I didn't eat the other taco because I wasn't hungry, but yeah, I wouldn't go back there now.
What a change.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
What a change. So I'm not even going to ask you what they could do to improve, because there's a lot of points that need improvement on the dishes. Price for $15 a pop or whatever it is, that needed some help with what they put down on the plate. It seemed like half the size of like last time, and stuff. Just didn't. It's just the whole thing was off. But I don't want to steal your thunder. So your overall thoughts, you wouldn't go back again there.
And my tacos were about the same size as the other ones.
Okay.
And I have a small appetite, but I couldn't eat the other one because it just wasn't good. It wasn't delicious. It was okay, but it wasn't like delicious like the other one I had.
So changing that taco shell was a game changer for you. That taco, the tortilla was a game changer. How many stars would you give this tonight?
5 or 6.
So we'll say 5.5.
Okay.
Okay, because they are pleasant in there. But now it's time for me to get down and dirty, and you know I'm going to do it, guys, on that. It was like a whole new ball game in there today, and I don't know whether the cook was different. We sure as hell know that the tortillas, and generally I'm a fan of corn tortillas, but I don't think these were a very good quality tortilla tonight for a corn tortilla. And they were probably best served on the flour tortillas anyway. So that's number one. So it tended to, the tortillas absorbed a lot more of the liquid, and they expanded, they fell apart, they were a mess eating, and it kind of made for a miserable dining experience. So I would also give this probably a 5 stars here, and I don't think I would return again, because they went from hero to zero in 2 months.
They went from, I think I gave them a 9.5 last time.
Yeah, I think I gave them a 10 star.
The only thing is I think they were a little faster this time at bringing us our food.
Well, there's not the people in there, right? I mean, that's the first thing. It's Memorial Day, so it is what it is. But for me, the taste wasn't there, the presentation wasn't there. It was like, it's another case where I'm sure it's an inexperienced person in the kitchen trying to do what the other guy developed and started it, and he doesn't taste the food along the way to determine if it's, you've got to taste if you're a cook. You've got to try stuff. Okay, we're a little off. We can steer it this way. We can put a little bit of wang on it to bring it back into. So I just don't think, I think it's all just, going through the motions as a cook and not the guy that developed. I swear it's a different person. I swear it's a whole different kitchen back there. The only person that's the same is the front woman that was in there. But this points out, let's get to the philosophy of food reviews. And this is why you got to be very careful, because when you review something and you give it 10 stars, you're picking a moment in time, 9 or 10 stars, that the stars aligned in a perfect order. How often does that happen in restaurants? Not a hell of a lot.
No, and last time I think I gave it a 10. I know I gave it at least a 9.5.
That visit, everything aligned. I couldn't even finish the food that I had. And this time around, the food was mediocre. It was overpriced.
Yeah,
for
and
the
even my
cost.
taco meat didn't seem as good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't
was
seem as
lacking
good.
the flavor of before. So the philosophy of it is recognize that things. It's very hard to expect a restaurant to be the same. Probably because people get bored, taste buds get bored, people look for new and novel things, and restaurants rarely last for the very long term. They're always starting, hitting a high note, or failing fast. And if they hit a high note, they last for maybe a decade, 2, 3, and then it just falls out of favor. Or they just don't care anymore about what they're doing. So beware when you're seeing a review. You're getting a moment in time for the eating experience. But I can tell you here, I can tell things changed at the Cozy Plum Bistro, and not for the better on this visit, precisely because of what happened in that kitchen back there, or didn't happen. It was totally lacking the magic tonight, and to put it frankly, it was a total collapse.
Yeah, and what you got said bestseller or something on it.
And I doubt it.
Yeah, maybe when they had the flour tortillas.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe when they had the original guy that was developing recipes, but now he's off starting a new location, so we get what we get.
How do you know
here.
that? You said.
Well, she said last time we were here.
Oh,
remember?
she said they might branch out.
No, she said we're going to Sebastopol.
Oh, I thought she said we might.
You know, and I just, oh shit, here we go. Beware, guys. I mean, these restaurateurs, they get a little bit of a head of steam, a little bit of a big head, and then it's bam, we got to open a new location. Well, let me tell you, the person that you put in that kitchen is not going to have the same passion you did when you developed the recipes. You worked the kitchen the first year of putting that food out. You were on top of it, looking at plate, tasting stuff. Now you got somebody else that's in there working for you, trying to execute your dishes, and it's not cutting it in there. Why would you change from a flour to a corn tortilla? It's senseless to me. Why would you monkey with success? But it happens. Restaurants are going to be always in flux. They're going to be moving from good to bad, from bad to good. But unfortunately for the Cozy Plum Bistro, we won't be back again to sample. I don't have the confidence to put that money down and expect it.
It's expensive. Mine was like $16, $15.95.
So, I got to give that a thumbs down tonight. So
Me too.
It was just what I call a crash experience here. We felt coming out of there like we'd been beaten. Right? No enthusiasm, no nothing. I know you don't eat meat, but I could have had better tacos on a taco truck in the hood.
Oh yeah.
Than this by far. So
the tacos we make with ground beef are going to be better.
Yeah. All right, there it is, guys, and we'll be putting that to the test in the future. You will see on the channel. But in the meantime, thanks for being along, and remember, nothing stays the same when it comes to the restaurant experience. Okay. So beware when you see restaurant reviews. Take them as a moment in time, but guarantee, and do know this, I guarantee you that things will change. We're going to close it out here. 5 stars for me. Will not return again. Just too many problems with the dishes and things.
I said 5.5 stars.
Okay, 5, because you're nicer than I am.
I think it's kind of just nice that there's a vegan restaurant in Santa Rosa. So give them a little bit of, extra for that.
I think Slice of Life is now.
Slice of Life at Sebastopol is better.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Your thumbs up are appreciated, and as usual, your comments are welcome down below. Let me know what you think about the restaurant experience. Do you get disappointed when things change? I mean, it's a common thing we hear on place. Oh, I used to go to that place and it was so good, and now, it's terrible, because you have that memory of the high mountain where you hit the peak of Mount Everest, and now you're down here in some low-level hill, and it's just not the same darn experience. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, everybody, and thumbs up are appreciated.
Bye.